Yeah, he's always watching.
True. Can't escape from being
We got egg shitting loser versus Sheik.
I don't like this color Banjo.
You don't like Gruntilda?
No.
Gruntilda can't get it.
When
she turns
when
into
you
the
get
hot
the game
one.
over
When
one,
we get the game over Gruntilda, maybe.
she can maybe get it.
Maybe. She has low poly though, so it's a little bit angular. That could hurt. Just get like a spray tan, and you're working. You're doing good.
Regular Gruntilda though, no.
No, regular Gruntilda, nasty.
Out of the question.
If she comes into my house, not staying for a while. I'm calling the cops. Anyway, we got Sheik versus Banjo on PS2. And this is a really strange matchup because these are both characters that have like no solid kill confirms. Minus Banjo at like, well, Banjo has kill confirms, but they're awkward. They're awkward.
They are awkward.
Both characters have a really awkward win condition. And Sheik's is definitely like more like pristine and elegant to watch, but Banjo's just like watching a child drop an ice cream cone when he's winning.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right.
That was a cheeky.
I hate that doesn't auto snap to ledge. He just bounces off like an idiot.
It does auto snap though, right? It's just.
It does, but like if you don't do it at the perfect time, it bounces off, and it's that weird thing. That was a really smart down tilt because if he neutral got up at that time,
would have still
yeah, and it wasn't really too reactable. So that was really good. Good play by Mr. Atomsk.
Yeah, good spacing. Like he was far enough where you wouldn't really expect that.
And Sheik's at that point where she might kill, unless he misses the egg grab, which is really tragic. Because he had that well thought out recovery. He just didn't execute it perfectly. And it is kind of a hard recovery to execute when you're that far off stage, because you can just feather back, but if you're not high enough, you know,
you just die.
Ooh. And the fair's across the stage, but missing one and ending up in some disadvantage. And they just reset neutral after all that.
They're both back in the middle. That was a really aggressive downer in my opinion.
Downer is just a bad move.
I mean, he got it. He hit it. He got the spike too.
There you go.
Atomsk is doing some really good shield pressure, hitting him with grenades.
The thing is, like, Banjo's very safe on shield when he has.
That almost broke you.
Okay. All right, so back to what I was saying. Banjo has really good shield pressure because his fair is really safe on shield, and he can space it well and just like do a fade back on shield, and they really can't answer with anything. Especially Sheik, because Sheik's out of shield game is surprisingly bad.
Yeah.
Like, she can do aerials out of shield, but she's not going to be able to do the immediate up smash. So she's going to be adding those 3 frames of jumping out of shield to punish anything. Not even going to kill. He
still doesn't kill.
That's some amazing DI and pathetic perk box.
Was he out of side Bs?
I think he must have been if he didn't recover from that. That was just a scene. And Gon's just going, yeah.
That's
Gon.
He got bonked by the.
He got bonked by it, and then he didn't get the right up B angle, and unfortunately, that's going to cost him a game.
The launch pad kind of like held his thumb to just hold straight up.
Yeah, it's just like,
it's like, hey, no, you're not going that way.
The launch pad came to life and hit his controller upward. Says you're going straight up and you have no air drift after that, so you're dead. And you're going to like it.
It's over. I'm ending this right now.
Bonk. Going into game 2.
He bonked him. He bonked him in the head.
Yeah, he bonked him. He gave him a nice tip tap. What does Banjo do when he's getting juggled?
He
dies. but Sheik won't kill, so it's just a really awkward scenario.
He's like, whoa.
I feel like Gons is like find his footing a little bit, or he's just like successfully putting out the kind of like gameplay that he would need to do to win against James.
At low percent, yeah. Like he's got all this stuff, all the tools.
He's got the AK.
Combos.
He had the AK.
But he doesn't have the.
He had an unregistered gun for a minute. Banjo is a criminal.
Sheik is back on the map apparently.
No. No. This is a weekly. Shh. She's not bad.
She's back on the map, baby.
But she's not doing anything super incredible anytime soon. She's definitely solid though.
I mean, you can see her flaws in all these games.
Yeah.
She's just not
and
close
she just died pre-100 to an up smash.
Dying really early.
Yeah.
Can't finish the stock really.
She's the character that you have to play perfectly to do to exist, and then you have to play perfectly and then some to get really good results. So to play that consistently over the course of many different tournaments, you'd have to be like super stupid good at this game. And that's just not a skill ceiling we've been able to see. But regardless, Gons is trying.
He's trying.
He's trying to slowly push Atomsk to the corner, and that's just been his game plan and win condition.
But you can see his old habits coming through from his other characters.
You can kind of see him rushing in, and then Atomsk is just getting a ton off of him being too hasty. And even in the player cam, he's reeling back and then just charging back in.
He's going very headstrong in this.
And it's like unfortunate, but you have to be kind of methodical and slow paced with Sheik sometimes. And Gons just isn't showing that kind of game plan. Like when he needs to hold back a little bit and just relax, he's going in with another fair, and that's putting him in a bad position. And Atomsk is just very good at capitalizing off of those.
I'm surprised I didn't see the diamond cut or up smash. But
I think he was too low to the ground to get the sweet spot, or Gons just wasn't confident enough to get it. That was some sick damage.
Yeah, that grenade put a lot of extra damage on.
And he's ran out of golden feathers for this stock. And that was a strange trade.
I thought Gons died for some reason. Maybe Gons can do this. He has to play once again perfectly.
It made a perfect line down the middle of the screen.
One went up, one went down.
It's really awkward when you go to grab an item and you do a jab or a tilt or something like that. So he just goes, yeah. And then Sheik's just watching, making fun of him.
Gons just has to play perfect, you know?
Yeah.
Perfect, and then, I don't know.
So he did like, that looked like a,
he was stuck
like
on
a bot that was off one frame. That looked like, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but like when you like program the movement, the joke would have been so good. But unfortunately, it fell. I'm gonna remember it just as I get off the mic.
The program.
No. But it looked like it would have been so good if he just did it like it was so in sync, but then like desynced.
Then he just desynced.
Yeah.
Missed it by a frame.
But Gons brought this back a fair amount while I was being an idiot.
He just has to watch out for one more side B.
Yep.
And what he's gonna get.
What did he do?
He didn't want to mash.
Then what he did might surprise some viewers.
I guess he was expecting Charles or Atomsk to.
Atomsk just gave a very disappointed parent look at the face cam, and I felt that.
He's like, you shouldn't have got hit by that, son.
I was like, really?
Should have mashed.
And we're seeing the tried and true come out. The character we all know and love.
I heard Game & Watch is becoming a menace now.
Yeah. He is becoming the most hated character very slowly.
It's just his out of shield options are ridiculous.
It's not even his out of shield options, but it adds to it. It's the fact that he has like
he can get away.
He has no animations. His combos and win conditions are just very laid out and perfectly set for him. He can escape from most things
Yeah, he has like really good escape.
Yeah.
Like,
A lot of
just
his...
outbeat. Oh my god.
Well,
Atomsk with no reaction, you know.
That just kind of added to the sentence, you know.
Both of them had no reaction to that.
RNG.
But, you know, you brought it back pretty quickly.
Yeah. But Gon's doing a great job, going for the 9, and honestly winning this game.
He'll get another one.
Yeah.
Watch this. He's gonna do it right now. He almost did.
This is the character at the end of the day reminds you this is a kid's game.
You know.
This is rated E.
We're just having fun. Doing
Yeah.
9s.
This is the character that throws everyone back into reality. It's just so silly that he's so good. Oh, and the down air. The down air is just such a crucial...
It's really good move. Good on shield.
You really can't challenge it with much. It just helps him with his quote-unquote movement after he does up B. There's just a lot going for him. He's the guy that wins the lottery and invests it.
Keeps it in a...
Yeah. He's got a 401k he did nothing to earn. That almost looked sick. That would have been cool. And as far as this matchup goes, it just seems like characters that have a lot of hit and run options, like the 1-2 combos, do well, since they don't give him an opportunity to break up the combo. And since
tried to go for a 9 there.
We all know what he was thinking.
But he's pretty consistently setting up that low percent combo into it.
Yeah.
That's a regrab. That's a regrab. He did nothing.
What happened?
Did not punish that regrab.
He thought he might have been close enough to the ledge, but honestly, who knows?
I mean, down smash is scary. It's really good. It comes out really fast, buries you.
So the characters that do well versus Game & Watch are the ones that don't have to worry about his up B-ish combos. The ones that can get the 1-2 hits and then the stock is over. So, you know, not Banjo.
Not Banjo.
Not Banjo.
Banjo has to worry.
Not Banjo when they're trying to play like a legitimate character.
Banjo is stressing in this matchup.
Yeah.
He can't down her. Game Watch is puffing his.
According to Elu, Greninja beats Game & Watch.
Greninja beats Game & Watch.
And he's a relatively combo-heavy character, so I'm not too surprised, but that's not the only aspect to a matchup, really. But we're going to see a Game 4.
Atomsk definitely has to adapt to these new options that Game & Watch brings.
See, that would be a really cool victory theme if it wasn't a two-dimensional shitter just juggling on screen. Yeah. If I heard that seeing any other imagery, I would be like, yeah, that's cool. They have to point at it and see a flat man that just tortured someone.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. But going into Game 4, we gotta change of scenery. This is gonna be temporary FD into weird platform layout battlefield with long stage.
I think this benefits honestly Game & Watch more.
This is a pretty smart pick for Banjo, actually, in my opinion. It at least gives Atomsk more space to not play the game and just think, if anything.
That is true. But I can foresee platform shenanigans helping out Game & Watch.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna get platform shenanigans at least once in this game, but you know, Banjo also benefits off having platforms to an extent. The thing is, his up air doesn't do too much work, but it exists and it puts them in a good spot. But the move itself is not that great.
And just there, I saw Banjo try to bury Game & Watch. Yeah. He immediately gets out, but up B's.
Yeah. And you just saw that Atomsk's by nature, the way he plays, his win condition is pressure, off stage and on the ledge. His ledge play is so insane. When he has half the stage working for him.
Oh, he actually did that reflect the egg, or?
I think the explosion. I think it reflected, and then the explosion happened, and he absorbed it. But if anything, he reflected the grenade, and then the explosion happened.
So can Game & Watch not absorb the grenade?
He can, but he can only absorb the explosion, not the projectile itself. So if you throw the grenade at him and it hasn't exploded,
It'll hit him.
it'll reflect.
Oh, it'll just reflect.
Yeah, because for some reason, absorbing and reflecting were put in the same move.
He has it all. He's a man of many talents.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
Every move he does, he's got like a different
He only has
occupation.
2 dimensions, because he said fuck the third.
He's a chef. He's a construction worker.
He can cook, build, and destroy.
He's got it all.
He can absorb, reflect, and
Wow,
cry.
I actually thought it was...
And air dodge the ledge.
He can air dodge the ledge and save himself. 'Cause I thought he was done, but I forgot about the air dodge.
Okay.
Another one? He didn't go for the double hammer.
Yeah, a true Game & Watch main would have went for double hammer.
You freeze them, and you go for the knife.
Yeah. He's just having such a hard time dealing with the fishbowl because it's such a good move.
Yeah, it's multi-hit, it covers around him.
That was a really cool conversion. He's doing a really good job at just respecting the up B and not trying to mess with it too much.
Yeah, definitely not getting hit by these Randy up Bs.
Because he's like, alright, that was my 2-piece combo. I'm satisfied.
Yeah, I don't have to chase him, like,
Yeah.
take damage from chasing. That's not good.
Yeah, this
The
is
second stock where he lost it.
that was the second stock he lost, and now he has bucket.
But it was like tobacco.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
That was kind of strange.
Twice in a row.
Yeah. Backer just sends at a really good angle, and you can chain it at really good percents for it to kill.
I feel like he's just been catching him, chopping him into that back air.
Okay,
Oh,
that
he
was
trying
good.
to go for
I don't know if that would have killed, because bucket depends on the power of it depends on what you absorb, and I'm not sure if like the explosion of the grenade would do that much.
You see Atomsk trying to get those downers, but Atomsk is always ready with his up air.
He's also starting to zone him out a lot more. I feel like he's handling the matchup better as it goes on. His adaptation's really showing. But it's still a really, really difficult matchup to just kind of learn on the fly and then apply everything.
Game Watch is kind of weird because you don't know where he's going to throw you sometimes.
Yeah. His throw animations are all the same. So he's kind of had to do it off, like, guesswork.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a kill throw at the very least.
That's true. That's at least a saving grace when you're playing against him. You don't have to worry about dying when you get grabbed.
Okay.
Wow, he just went right through it. Adam is doing a good job just staying away.
He's just zoning and letting him, like... He almost has, like, a invisible shield around him.
Yeah,
like, the personal bubble is not being invaded on right
This
now.
is where I will not pass.
And then Gon's just ignored it now.
Well, now they're on the ledge. It's the ledge game.
That was some pretty good damage. Game Watch is like paper light. So this is last hit in quotations.
Adam is trying to just close the set out real quick.
That chair lasts so long.
Yeah, you can just run into it later on.
And it has no weak hitbox.
No.
So it's just strong chair for like 15 frames.
He puts out the chair and
Yeah.
it's over.
Come here, boy. Where do you think we're going now?
Well, we can see. We have the vision.
We're going to the living room. Or Smashville.
So Banjo.
Yeah.
Does he not like playing DD against Game Watch? Or?
Gon's just looking at games to buy as he's playing this set. He's like, do I own this?
This is going into my collection. So.
I will resell this for 10 times what it's worth.
Hey man, if you can do it.
Oh no. Okay.
I think he saw it jump and he still had his W shot.
So, the past stage was Town City. That stage is big wide. Oh, he did it the wrong way. Oh. Okay. At least we didn't see a stock just dissipate.
Disappear from a quick 9.
the quick work, but
what's good though is that Atomsk has not been getting hit by those down smashes.
Yeah.
Where it buries you. Like, he's not getting caught rolling into that down smash. Gons will down smash you, and then he will forward smash you.
and that's the
You'll
stuff.
die.
You'll die super early.
You just die after that.
You'll die. Big torch stick will kill you. At least he's not getting the sweet hitbox. But he's just throwing it out so much where it has to hit eventually.
That bomb actually slowed him down.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised he still even got hit by that side B. Considering he had more time to react.
I think it just threw off his timing just enough. Uh-oh.
That's gonna be a regrab. Back air takes it again.
Yeah. That back air is so, like, it's so good. It does everything you need it to.
A lot of Game & Watch's multi-hits are just really, really good. Back air.
Even the forward air has its uses, but it's, like, strange. Because you can just make it go away.
That weird reflex.
Yeah. It's weird to see that he went from Town and City to Smashville, because those are like polar opposites. One's big wide, this one's big small.
Yeah, and a stationary platform.
Yeah. So maybe he took that big stage to learn what he should be doing, and then applying it to a smaller thing where Gons would have less time to figure out.
Or maybe Gons banned him. He's like, we're not going back.
It's like, we're not going back to Town.
Anonymous is like, yes, I'll take
you to the other Animal Crossing place.
Because he had more time to like camp him out. It was close on Town. And now here he doesn't have much room to space him out, camp him out, throw the grenades, think a little bit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough time to come back for Atomsk.
Okay.
Unless he just gets hit by the side B. He only has 4 more for the entire game.
Yeah, I feel like the wings are gonna come into play for this. I have no idea. I just have a bad feeling. He's gonna run out of wings, and it's gonna be the end.
I mean, if Gons can force him to use it for recovery, then
yeah,
he'll be set.
He got a clean 20 off those jabs.
He's got 2 left. Does not want to waste them recovering, so he's gonna try and stay away, get grenade damage, and an opportune time, use that side B.
Yeah, this
Gons is
back
trying
row.
to force that side B though.
Yeah. And this is just the really uncomfortable scenario where he has the turtle. And he has the multi-hits to like manage with you and then just not put himself in a bad position.
He has to use it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
the wings
No
are
more
out.
side.
Yeah.
Now he just can't recover really. I think Gons is gonna.
He has the air dodge. And ooh, okay.
Gons is catching if he goes high at all, Gons is catching.
That was untechable.
That was untechable, and that's the game.
That was so many unfortunate events right in a row.
Every time we force Atomsk to go like high.
That was tragedy unfolding, and then just
you could just see him.
Yeah.
Gons is like, all right.